Right, so part 6. The car story. Yeah, so basically, everyone at college was all like, I remember saying like, because this T-Pub was just stupid to insure. Then my dad came up with the idea of basically saying, well, we'll get a car, a nice car, but you insure it under my name, and you'll be a named driver. It's like, yeah, we can have a look at something like that. 'Cause my mate Lewis, I think he had a 1.9 GTI now. He only just fucking turned 18, so that's pretty awesome. And I remember we saw Renault 5 Turbos, which I really wanted. I thought, I really fancy one of them, it'd be awesome. And a lad I knew called Tom at college, he had one. And because he started driving when he was 17, he was about my age. And yeah, he fucking took me in his. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. I was like literally, it was me, my mate, sounds made up, mate David, Tom and this other, one of his mates, and he just took us up the road from the college in Kings Lynn, and that was it. It just fucking went mental. This car was just stupid quick. So I thought, fuck, I don't really want one now. I'll crash it. I'll just bin it. So then my dad then said, like, oh, what about one? Because obviously I'd already told my mates I was getting a Renault 5 Turbo. So I was like, yeah, that's what I want to get. And they was like, oh, yeah, you won't get one. I was like, oh, well, you know, I can get one. You know, we've looked. It weren't, the insurance was like 1,400 or something, or 1,300, you know, as a named driver. So he thought, well, fuck it, we might as well just get that, you know. Then obviously I go to college and say, like, no, I'm not going to get one now, you know, too quick. And it's like, oh, yeah, bully bullshit, you know. A few weeks go by, and then Dad's sort of saying, well, what about a car like Lewis has got? And there was a teacher at the college who had a Miami blue one. I always fancied it. I always liked that colour. And by fluke, my dad was like, where's a Miami blue one over in Haverhill? I was like, really? He's like, yeah, we'll go have a look at it. I thought, I won't get it anyway, don't matter, we'll go have a look, you know, it's only the first sort of car from it looked at, really. And yeah, he went over Haverhill, and lad wanted, like, I remember it, lad wanted $12.50 for it. And Dad just said, I'll give you $9.75. And the lad's dad, he sort of stepped in like, oh, you know, he ain't taking that or something, you know. He sort of went to kick off, and then the son sort of like, oh, Dad, it's my car, you know, I'll sell it if I want to sell it. And then Dad just pulled the cash out and said, look, you know, I'll pay cash. And the guy was like, yeah, all right. And my dad might have said, like, I'll give you 900, and they ended up at 975, but I couldn't believe it. I remember driving it home, and I was like, oh my, well, I didn't drive it home, my dad drove it home. And my mate Lewis, he come with us to buy it, and he was going to my dad, go on, punch it, go boot it. And I was like, don't wreck my car. And I remember going to college, I think it might have been the following day, because I'd already passed my test now, I just had to get a car. I remember going to college the following day, and I remember coming around the corner. I hadn't told him, the only person who knew was David, the mate Dave I had. And everyone else didn't know I had it, and he come around the corner, and it was all like, oh my god. And I remember it straight. I didn't go to college that day. My mate David just jumped in the passenger seat and just wound the window, well, electric window, so he banged the window down. He was like, Hunstanton. We went to Hunstanton for the day. So that's why I don't really like saying what I'm going to do, because you just get called out. Anyone, like, you know, people love to see people fail, so if it don't work out, at least, well, if it does work out, then one day you'll see it. You know, I'll probably do updates once I've got premises and that. Then I probably will do like a little video to say, like, you know, here it is, and just doing it all up, and then I'm probably announce, like, before I open it, exactly where it is. Oh, will you look at that? I'll probably do obviously the day I open, like, I'll probably do a subscriber thing where if you can show me you're subscribed to my channel or something, I'll, you know, get fucking £10 match play or something, you know. But if you don't, it's just a £5 or something. I don't fucking know. It might even be 20. I don't know. But it depends what machine you're playing though. Same kind of thing happened with my mum, like, actually. So I used to have a Derby Sender. For all you lot who remember them, yeah. I didn't even know what one was, but obviously at the time, my mate Lewis, he had a little TS, the boy racer lad, and they used to bang on about Derby Senders. Here and my other friends were, oh yeah, I'd love a Derby Sender, and I never really knew what they were. And I remember my dad sort of saying, oh, there's a Derby Sender. Just by fluke again, he was like, there's a Derby Sender over in, I think that was fucking Haverhill as well. And we're going to get that. Didn't tell my friends I was getting it, I told them I was going to get Puch Maxi. Honestly, I told them I was going to get Puch Maxi. Yeah, came back with a Derby Sender. But then, I'm not joking, within 2 days or 3 days, my friend Lewis, he couldn't take it. And he got his TS and he got the Derby GPR, which is the racing version. It was bored out to an 80, so it was quicker and everything. You know, that's what it was like, typical Essex boy. I love that 205. Just didn't love how it used to go wrong. Drive shafts. If any of you ever owned one, you'd understand what I mean. Drive shafts constantly. Had a head gasket gone in the end, just over 200,000. No, I didn't. I had 160. I bought it with 147. I think at 160 or 100, it might have been 180. Head gasket went, and then I carried on driving it to 215,000, and I sold it to David actually. And he got it back to his house about 6 miles away, and then left it sitting there for about a month. And then yeah, it was fucked. I think he went to tow start it, and it just went pop. And he sold it to some collector, I think, some bloke who was buying them up, collecting them. I think it was a builder, like a builder, lad who had his own from memory, it was fucking years ago. I'm sure he told me this lad had sort of a few of them, and he was getting all different colour ones, buying them up. He loved them, and I think he had a bit of money, so. Be worth a few quid now though, but it was fucked when I sold it though. Dented, someone had hit the back. Yeah, a girl ran into the back of it. She weren't sure, she just drove straight into the back of it, fucking ran off. Yeah, door locks had been done over, both of them. Someone trying to break into it. There was no stereo. When they broke into it, I had a stereo in the end, but there was no stereo in it when they broke into it. They broke in it just to nick the speakers. If they just fucking asked for the speakers, I'd have given them. Found the parcel shelf around the corner. Because I parked it in town one night. Yeah, great fun car though. I used to give everyone lifts everywhere, that's what ruined it. I used to all the time give people lifts, so the next time my dad said, like, I'll lend you the money to get a car, he said, but the agreement is you're going to get like a 2-seater. And the choice was an MGTF or an MX-5. Hairdresser's car, no, you're already saying it. You'll say that if you've never been in one. Great fun. For the money, you buy one, they're so funny. They're so funny to have. I ended up having, I had 2 of them. In the end, I had a white one and a blue one. And then when I got my Impreza, so we had like a Renault, I had my Impreza, and I had my convertible. And I had that till about 3 years ago, I think. I used to have 2 cars myself, and one for me and my missus. But it just got silly in the end. I was always at a garage. Always fucking taxing or insuring something, so I just got fed up with it in the end. One of them had to go. Keep me ticking over a bit, but we're going back to the people moaning. 99%, amazingly, I thought I'd get a lot more shit for saying I wanted an arcade. There's only been sort of 1 or 2 bitching about it. Most people who seem to be like, well done. Hopefully it'll come off, it'll pay off. And hopefully it will. Got a backlog now. I've actually got 4 or 5 machines now to go and get. 2 of them I don't think work. The one I'm going to get tomorrow don't work. Another one's obviously the Cash Beast, and then I might have another 500 Astra. I should be going to get that. I'm not sure yet because it's got Astras. These are a bit cunty with a noti. They're really hard to set up with a note acceptor. When I bought this one, that's what they were telling me. They said anything else, you put a notey on it, pretty much just you plug it in, it sort of sets up. But he goes, Astros are so fiddly with note acceptors, and you can't have stackers in it. This has a stacker, but because of the design, you can't put a stacker on this because there's no room above it, and there's not enough room below it to have a stacker. So it can't pay out notes. It can take the notes, obviously the new one, you have it updated, but you can't put the stacker component on it. So you would never, this cab, you'll never get the stacker on, or the other cab that he's trying to sell. So I'm not sure if I'll have that or not yet. I might do, but... I was looking at Simpsons for sale, but I don't rate Simpsons anymore. They're all pretty much the same. I just don't know. I think it's because when I used to go to Felix studies, there was like 4 down there. So I used to play them until I got just bored of them. And you can still find the odd one. Do you know what I mean? If you go to any seaside, it still has machines, which is the rare anyway, but there's always a Simpsons. Always a Meltdown. And they're not really uncommon yet. There's plenty of them still about. Fucking I hear seagulls. I'm nowhere near the coast. I'm 40 miles from the coast. No, I'm not. Probably about 15 actually, 20. Yeah, so that's gonna have to go. Storage, and that one's going to go to storage. I don't think we're even going to get a video of them. You don't really see a video of that anyway, do you? It's a red bar. Everyone's seen a red bar. The other thing might be interesting, because it's a 21 thing, but I could just bang a fruity in that corner bit there, that by that door. Hey! Oh, will you look at that?
Look at that.
This won't let it finish, will it? It just will not let it die. It's a random version, so... It's not Love Island now. Last night I made a video. Tonight my missus is watching EastEnders. I don't really watch that either, so... I'll watch it if I'm in the house, you know, I'll be bothered, but... I'm not usually too fussed about EastEnders. I want to play Viz. But I can't, because, you know, I owe it to Greg, you know, this guy can't even go out. So we owe it to the guy, don't we? We owe it to him, that we've got to sit it out. He's watching, so I'm with him. I'm watching it. I'm going to sit until it's done. You stay till the job's done. I might put the Quizzer in the fucking storage, do you know what I mean? That buy up some room. That's gone wrong again. The Monte Carlo will bust. It's annoying, that. It's so problematic, them things. Especially that one. Needs sorting out. If it don't, I'll just whack it on eBay. This day and age, probably go for fucking 10 grand, because fucking people are paying stupid money for some machines now. Stuff that ain't even worth it. He's on holiday at the moment. Fucking smug bastard. Messaging me all the time, going, look at this, oh, look at this. Oh, it's alright. Backer. But I think we're doing Vegas. Hey! Put me together.
Now would you look at
I can't even skip that. Look. We can't skip it. Was that 80 quid? 70. Still better than Thunderbirds though, innit? Look at the big wins we've seen on this. Just off 500 or 600 quid and it's random, you know. Okay, we could get really lucky. Another 1,000, you just don't know. It could be different, but I don't think it would. I don't think I could probably put 1,000 quid in this without seeing, 100 quid win at least. But that Thunderbirds, Jesus. I haven't even got to the Astra yet. That's why I'm running out of room, because I can't make the videos quick enough to get through the games. Like, this will probably go into storage. Like, once I've done the videos and that of all the games, I'll probably be like, man, go storage now. It works, it's fine, it doesn't need to be in here, but I would prefer to keep these in it because they're a bit more higher value than, the fruits I've put into storage. At some I didn't pay a lot for, not for each unit. Cumulatively, yeah, worth a few thousand at least, or more than that. Don't know what my machines are worth altogether. I've got about 20, or we've got, what's in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 10 in here now. Because I've got some classics, and they've all gone up in value, haven't they? It's like Fight Night. I don't know what that fetch now. I know recently, I think like 6 months ago, you'd put one on eBay and it fetched like 150 quid, but I got an Italian job just fetched like 300 odd pound. So you don't know, a Fight Night might fetch the same, and so that's 300. The Electro ain't worth a lot. It's not got on eBay, you might get 100 quid for it, maybe. Best. Thing next to it, see that Cash 21, you don't know. Red bar, you don't know what people to pay for that, because these do take money. Arcades will have these, but the right kind of arcade. Biddies love them. I did actually, I got really lucky yesterday. I put like £11 in a Bar X, and I got 100 quid and it held. You know what the Bar X's I've got? Yeah, it was on it had a £100 version. And it was 10 for X's, 25 for bars, £100 for the sevens. Yeah, I fucking lit up the sevens. I was like, shut up. And then it held. I was like, well. That made my day yesterday, I did. That was like the highlight of the day. I've got a video of it, but what's the point putting it up? It's just like a 5-second bit of showing that it's held and it counts. It takes ages to count because it counts the whole lot in 10p denominations. So like you're waiting ages to find out if it's going to hold or not. It's like the suspense is massive. Oh, go on then. Putting aces together.
Now would you look at that?
It's determined like you can skin this, isn't it? What are you, 60? 70? 72. I'm starting to see why people just sit on this. Becomes very, when you're getting wins like that every now and then, you're always thinking, I'll give it another 20, 30 quid, give it another 20, 30 quid. I suppose it becomes very Moorish and just staying on it. You should see the statistics for this game though. It's fucking tens of thousands of pounds played through it compared to the rest of the games. I'm sure this is the most played game on this unit. If you look in the, if we look in it in the meters, we'll have a look at the end of the video after I try and remember when we get to the end of the series and run out of money. I'll see if I can get into the menu and you'll see. Because obviously this will be, like I say, when I put it in an arcade, it'll just be, everything will be zero again. It'll just be I'll do a round clear on it, but. It's interesting to see how much it got played before I had it. I'm sure it was like a fucking 100 grand or something been put through it, it's like, and some of the other games is like 500 quid, 400 quid put through it. This is like, fucking 100 and something thousand, it's just really had some money played through it, this has. Aces or jacks? I'll go until half an hour. If I'm fit, as long as my battery don't die, we'll go until half an hour, and whatever we're at then is where we'll call it for the next part. For part 7. Oh. Unless we hit a jackpot. Oh, I did do another video. Here's one for you. I'm going to save you 3 minutes of your life. I had £60 on Vampire's Desire a few nights ago because I think I counted up and I was, whatever. I had an odd 60. I know it sounds odd, but if you to a gambler who got like 560 on you, you'd be like, well, I'll spend the 60, or I'll spend the 10. But as long as I make a video of a 10, or am I? I'll do it with 60. And yeah, I done it through Vampire's Desire. I filmed it. It lasted about, I think it was like 2 minutes 14 seconds or something, or 2 minutes 40 seconds, and I got 2 wins. Neither of them over a fiver, so I didn't even go to the wheel thing. Just 2 wins, both lost, and that was it. I was like, there really was no point putting that video up. So there you go, I've just saved you some time there. Green. Blue? Ah. Just give me like £300 win, like 350. If it goes over £1,000, I'll call it a fucking jackpot because we've come all the way back from like 300 or 400 quid here. I might do actually. If I get this other Astra, I'm going to put them side by side, and I'm going to do 2 videos at a time. Oh, come on then. Blue, 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 blue. Oh, you dirty bastard. Oh, you dirtbag. Yeah, I'll do them side by side. I'll do 2 games at a time, and it'll be 1 game versus the other. That's probably what it'll be. That'll be an idea. The other cab does look nice though. So I probably will have it. If it ain't gone already, but it's anything that puts me off is the fucking noti. Just how they're purred. They're such a pain in the ass to set them up. And then when he said to me like, yeah, it ain't connected, because the noti, it don't take new notes. He's got a noti for it, but it don't take new notes. It's not connected. I was like, why wouldn't you have it connected? Why? Because he can't even get it to work. I bet he can't even get it to work. Because when I bought that, the amount of ducking about they had to do to get it to accept this noti with a new 20, there's about half an hour, 3/4 an hour they're messing about with it. They got it done to do it in the end, and I was like, yeah, there you go. I'm still waiting. When a new 20 comes out, it won't take it. I'm still expecting it to happen. Where's the line? Just one line of pots is all you need on this. Look, that's all you need. You obviously, look, one line. It'll be 500 quid. That's all we need. Queen. This is a right little battle, this is, isn't it? Won't give up. Back over 700 again. So that's 650. Or obviously over if it goes over 700, we'll play that 7. I'll talk it in. Oh! Oh, for fuck. Oh, for fuck.
Now would you look at that?
Oh, God. It don't make that bed, does it? Right, down at 7 or over 750 then. Aha, we're over 750. Fuck, it's stupid now. There we go, look. Getting it back again. Is it going to make it to the 1,000? Going to get to the grand. Can I go to bed now? Yes. Right, okay, I'll see you in part 7. Thanks for watching.